Gemini, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching Mama Fire Tarot. If you're a current subscriber, thank you and welcome back. If you are just finding me, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm doing past life readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, whether it be a regular tarot or a past life reading, you can check the description box below. You'll also find in the description box below a link for the Halloween event we're doing that is going to be featuring these past life readings. So I'm really excited about that for that event. These past life readings, we tap into these in order to heal the past so that today is better. I talked about in the Libra one about how I had a past life reading and I had sustained an injury in a past life that was still bothering me today. And the reader had healed it for me, and it was just simply an incredible experience, and it solidified my belief in this stuff. So I truly hope that this reading will be helpful for you guys. Please let me know in the comments below if this resonates. And if you'd like to book one, you can book a past life reading with me. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. All right, let's do this. So this is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I've also got my Green Witch candle burning, which is exciting. It's a 3-wick, beautiful cauldron candle made by the Green Witch. It's the Green Witch brew. It smells amazing. You can check the description box below for a link to that, as well as description box below for a link to Wisio. I also do these on Wisio, and I think I forgot to mention that. All right. Let's get right into it, Gemini. Let's see what's coming in for my Geminis with their past life reading. Ooh, Mesopotamia. Wow. All right, so this goes way, way, way back. Way back to Mesopotamia. I think I'm going to look that up in the book a little bit, just to give me an idea of like what that even, I mean, we got Muslim for last time, so it was like, that was a little more straightforward for me. Yeah, so the Sumerians claimed a history of 241 to 200 years. 241,200 years after kingship descended from heaven. So I'm assuming AD. This is areas present-day Iraq and Sumer, Akkad, and Babylonia. Sumerians, and they were in the Persian Gulf as well. There is a lot here. They were great astronomers. Wow. All right. This is real interesting. So when you draw this card, you open a door to a vast, mysterious past. Try and feel if any names of these cities or gods resonate with you. So there was a great flood, apparently. I'm not going to read all that. This was an old timeline, guys. So ancient civilization. Way older than the Libra reading I just did, this is really interesting to me. All right, so what was the environment for my Geminis in Mesopotamia? That is so cool. Let me see. What's going on here? What is the environment in which this Gemini? So this is a little slower part, but as we get into the reading, I'll get into the tarot and we'll do more. I might just pull a card because these ones are hard to shuffle because there's so few and they're large for my little baby hands. In the book, it does describe doing this with putting my hand over them, and I might start doing that. I might have to. Come on, what was the environment? Yeah, we gotta just take it. Ooh, in the desert. You were in the deserts of Mesopotamia. Interesting, Gemini. All right. What did you and this person do for work? So I'm going to read for 2 energies here and see. What did you do for work? So some of these images are a little immature for my liking. I do appreciate more artsy cards usually. So these images are a little on the immature side, but they get the job done. They give me an idea. And so this is an ancient civilization, and you are in the deserts. So this is interesting. Must have been very hot most of the time. very dry. Resources may have been a little more scarce. Let's see. Come on, let's make it clear for my gems. Whoa, we got, oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put that one back and take these two, because I'm not doing that again. All right, so you were in religion. You may have been a religious leader, and your person was in law, which is interesting to me. Now, law in ancient times and religion in ancient times was probably very different than what we think of it today. But you were certainly some form of a religious leader. Your person may have helped people in society. I don't know if there were, typical lawyers in courts back then. I imagine there was. All right, so what's the overall vibe of this connection? And then I'm going to get into the tarot and see. You may be very dogmatic, or you may be very religious or spiritual now, because you were spiritual then. You may have been a spiritual healer in this lifetime and the last. Oh, I almost should have taken that card. Ooh, fear. Wow. So it's interesting that fear would come up between the two of you, Gemini, especially because this person, you must have lived your life very strictly according to your religious and cultural beliefs. And this person lived their life very strictly according to the law and according to society. And so it does seem you two may have been two leaders in your communities as well. High-end people here. Ooh, the World and the Knight of Wands. So at one point, before you became this religious leader, you may have been quite the wild child. Queen of Wands. You easily could have been an Aries in another life. I would check your South Node. You also could have been a Sag or a fixed sign. Leo, Scorpio. But you ended a lot of your, I think maybe your creative endeavors in order to give to your religious upbringing. Oh, these two came out in the Libra reading as well. Again, this is an air sign who may have given too much and gave and gave and gave to their detriment. It does look like you moved forward very quickly. You may have moved places a lot. Ooh, okay. So your person was not afraid to lie to get their client or their person out of trouble, whoever it was that they were representing. I don't know if it was like typical lawyer client, but that's the best verbiage I can come up with. Wow, they made really good money at work. And your person may be very career centered as well. They also, though, were a family person. I do believe you two were a family. A lot of threes here. This person may have, there may have been some cheating involved. Yep, conflict and the Knight of Cups. It could be a Pisces that you were dealing with, or you could be dealing with a Pisces in this lifetime. Fear and anxiety. This fear of the law, this fear of religion, this may be a fear of God, really got you to shut down your creativity, got you to, so this lifetime, you need to work on your creative expression, work on getting yourself out there, work on not being afraid to put yourself out there, and to also work on not being overgiving, not give too much. I feel like this person took a lot. By the end of this lifetime, they may have owed you a major apology, or throughout, they may have been constantly apologizing. I do think this person may have had some kind of addiction issue as well. I don't see the devil here, but he may come up. Yeah. In this lifetime, your creativity was stifled big time. So it's important that you express yourself and get creative and do your thing in this lifetime. It's very, very important that you do that, Gemini. You could have been an Aquarius in another life. That's my South Node placement. But you really did you chose to use like religious logic. You really were up in your head a lot more, felt like you couldn't creatively express yourself. And it caused a lot of depression in that lifetime. Yeah, and confusion. So Gemini, in this lifetime, it's important that you express yourself creatively and that you not be afraid to show your voice to others. Yeah, because you never knew which way to go. Fear constantly took over your life. It looks like fear was a big issue. And I don't know if it was religious fear, fear of God, or what. It does look here to me like your person, um, you may have, oh, you may have left your person in another life. Or this person may have spent a lot of time alone or working. Yeah, the hermit and justice. So your person was working alone on these whatever law type stuff they did. They may have been a governmental or societal leader. And for them, they had to do a lot of work alone. And they probably left you out. Yeah, I do feel like you felt left out in the cold and at home a lot, um, and you never talked about how you felt. And this person just worked and worked and worked. Your person may have been a workaholic in another life, and so you may find that you are attracted to people who tend to be workaholics in this lifetime as well, which can be tough. King of Cups, but this person did love you very much in that lifetime. You may have been two men. And that may have been much harder for you in that lifetime. Maybe that's what the issue was. Possibly a same sex couple that couldn't be together. Oh, because they were married. I'm not sure you two were in a relationship or married. I think this person was married to somebody else. I think this was um, a homosexual relationship, possibly in a time that wasn't acceptable. And you guys may have had a really hard time. And maybe now, you may be attracted to people of another race, or you may be, gay in this lifetime too. And or, like you're attracted to people different, something different. And there's nothing wrong with that. So don't be afraid to 100% be you, whoever that is, Gemini. Okay? And whether you're gay, lesbian, into people of different races, whatever, don't be afraid to shine a light on that. And don't be afraid to just be yourself 100%. Because it looks like these were two people who could not be together in another life for really dumb reasons, for society reasons. Oh man, yeah. And you were so distraught, you may have killed yourself, which from a religious leader may have been a real surprise to your congregation or whatever. That is tragic, tragic, tragic story. Two lovers who couldn't be together and ends in tragedy. And you couldn't speak up. So speak up in this lifetime. Do a lot of throat chakra work. Starting to get a headache, and my neck is starting to hurt. I'm wondering if you hung yourself. Oh, that's rough. Rough, Gemini. I am so sorry. You couldn't be with the one you loved, so you ended it all. Oh, and this person, I think, died way later from disease. Yeah, they died after you. Oh man, Gemini, this was rough. So it's very important in this lifetime that you express yourself and you understand that you not succumb to depression, anxiety, mental illness, because it does seem that this was something that had happened to you in this lifetime. Yeah, look back, but don't look back sad. Don't get saddened by this reading. Know that you learned a lot from that lifetime, that you're meant to be here, that nothing is worth killing yourself over, and that, yeah, you were very confused and very hurt in that lifetime. You weren't allowed to be yourself. So in this lifetime, make sure you 100% be who you are, no matter what. Midnight, woo, you guys may have snuck out at night to meet each other. I do think that you two had a relationship. I just don't think it was a public one. And it was, wow, it was guided by the divine. And so you may come across this person in this lifetime too, and there may be some reason you can't be with them, and it may really hurt you. Don't let that kill you, okay? You were very generous in that lifetime, and I think you're very generous in this lifetime as well, Gemini. This wasn't nearly as beautiful as the Libra reading, so I hope you have some Libra placements and go watch that one. I think it was a later lifetime. This was a very early lifetime. So you've had several since then, I believe, and a lot more learning to do. Some lifetimes are tragic, some lifetimes, and Yana explains why fear overtook this, because you were afraid of judgment of other people, so you couldn't be together. All right, Gemini, I love you guys. I would be intrigued if you got a personal, so please hit that description box below, and please join us for the past life reading event. They don't all come out this dark. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Take care.